You want to unpause?
You want to use so you can escape their.
Okay, so I will most likely look to make this thing Dragon Lance, and let's try to pressure tower when I get it.
Anyone want observer rod? Oh, what are you saying? PhD?
Who's AFK?
Hello?
Yeah.
Why does this all happen every game? No problems, and as soon as you load the fucking game.
Oh, okay.
Who's AFK?
My bad.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's let them unpause. You're muted. Ah. For the sanity of meeting.
So what's going on? Will they not?
We are waiting for them because we paused.
Okay. And my Dota crashed. Hang on.
Oh,
I
somebody's
don't
not.
think he's back. Okay.
Hang on, my Dota crashed.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I don't know. Dota's crashing a lot for me recently. Alright, it's fine.
That was a fast reconnect.
SSD, bro. It's so worth it to get the 2 terabytes because then I can install everything here and like not give a fuck, which is amazing.
That's nice.
So Cabbage,
I
you
think
should
it's
get
GG,
this.
boys. I think it's GG.
Do they know that BB is not on our team? Like, do they think they can wait us out?
I mean, BB's net is already expired, right?
What time is it?
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it has expired. Rest in peace, BB's net. Okay, let's see what's happening here. So, Terrorblade.
It's almost time for
Okay.
everybody
Chad
to die.
Chad moves.
Everybody's gonna go suicide.
Keep telling you guys. There's
I don't invite
a more
like that.
optimal build, but okay.
Oh, are
Cabbage
we
is a
going
lot
for
of
full
you.
blade?
Huh?
I probably have ward here waiting.
Yeah. Kunkai is here. I'm just back up.
Battle begins.
I just go back to.
Ario's offlaner, right? So some things I want you guys to consider
misclicked.
is like how to coordinate with your support in lane, who to go on, right?
Yeah.
And timing your spells properly so that you can get maximum damage. You don't want to use a stun and just get the stun off. You want to be able to get extra hits.
What? He took the.
Yeah, die again. Or not.
No, he didn't get maledicted. I didn't get maledicted.
I thought they did.
Oh god.
Okay. I will block this cam.
Cool.
Oh.
PSG is just bullying Ducky. I like it.
What have you learned? Spell. Poison touch?
I'm gonna pull.
Yeah, poison touch.
Yeah. Whenever you want, tell me.
Oh, he
and then
blocked the comp. He blocked the comp. Fuck.
Yeah.
Cast it.
Online?
Anyone.
Okay.
Oh my god. Sad.
Nothing to your
I have Slav for you
Not now,
in case.
but yeah.
Wait a minute.
Dude, Wala, are you comfortable with the amount of HP regen you have right now?
No, I'm not. But I was
Oh,
hoping that basically with Dazzle,
Yeah, I will heal you.
Dazzle does not really heal that much, does he?
never.
Okay,
Oh, I'm going.
Cabin.
I'm blocking the comp.
I know.
First blood.
Oh shit, I'm breathing. I have a style for you, won't you?
Going back.
Is Mala the top?
Savage is the offlane right now.
Oh, Lion.
I can't.
whenever you have Poison Touch, let's cast it on Lion.
Okay. I have it.
Still don't have enough sustain to be honest.
Okay,
Ah,
no.
denied.
Dark light.
I could use a Sand right now.
Remember, you're
Give you?
Yeah, go for it. Remember what?
remember
Poison touch?
Dazzle's poison touch is useless if you just cast it and you run away. You need to get multiple hits off him.
I'm using it with Reflection.
That's not. Oh god, she almost died. Feisty mid lane.
Oh
Eh?
my god.
Sal. Thank you.
Still, he blocked the bloody combo game. I've got more sentries going. It's really annoying. Hello.
Don't.
I think Dazzle has to be
Yeah,
the one who
okay.
hits, right? To reset the timer.
Yeah, he has to hit it again. Like every. Like,
Oh my god. Mila.
okay. Yeah. So. Yes, 5 seconds. Yeah, it does 28 damage per second for 5 seconds. But if you hit them once, the duration.
Oh, Lion is pulling.
Careful, cabin.
I'm fine.
Carefully think about what you're doing wrong, that you keep getting double stunned.
Yeah.
And Ducky's spanking you, man.
Oh my bad. I forgot to pull. Sorry.
It's okay, no.
Oh, I will
Cabin,
pull
you
him
don't
next time.
need to be there. I need to be there.
Okay,
I'm just hoping XP. I'm just hoping XP.
Okay.
Are you sure? Are you fine over there?
Relax. Go for it. Just tell what you're doing. I will tell you if you need to do something else.
Okay, I'm pulling.
Terrible is dead.
You block my comp, I block
It's
yours.
okay.
No, my career!
Radiant's
What was on that
barrier
courier?
has fallen. Your bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's
Can you go on?
structures have been fortified.
Parzival, man, you have to have a bit more confidence.
Yeah,
No,
we
in
can
this.
kill this block now. We can kill this stuff. Just go in. Just go. Just hit it. Yep.
I've charged in 4 seconds. Nice. I've charged.
Oh, Lion is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parzival, you need to have a bit more confidence. in
This is
your
all my
actions.
regen on my
You can't
career.
expect
It's
Dudwala
gonna
to
push in,
play
it's
your
gonna
hero
push
for
in.
you.
Nicely.
Okay.
Just think about what's best for the scenario and help them out.
No, don't stand in the creeps. Don't stand in the creeps.
Like that.
Get your last stage. Get your last
There,
stage.
wouldn't that have been a good moment to use your
Exactly.
E? Okay. Use in between 3 creeps.
Invisibility.
I'm running break.
I have poison. No, I don't.
Can you cast Poison Touch on this guy?
No, I don't. I don't have.
Perfect.
Your middle tower
Okay,
is
I have
under
now.
siege.
He killed my courier with all the regen, Umbri, sorry.
I have now.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll heal up, but slowly. That's fine.
I'll TP back to base and get regen for you and then charge back in.
Void Spirit. So at this point, you're level 6. Tiny's level 6. I just want to ask you, like, are you happy with how things are going? Like, do you want to stay in this lane? If not, like, consider your options. What can you do? If you don't feel like you can do anything with a high chance of success, then maybe staying in a losing lane is the best thing to do. But if you think there are possible gank targets, or there's something you could better be using for your time, using your time for, then you can consider that. Right? So it really depends. And consider, yeah. Now consider, like, what do you need? Like, do you think you with your current items can you do it? What items would you need before you can actually punish the squishy? So what do you need to do before you just leave your lane?
You need mana. And push the lane in with the catapult.
And hopefully maybe get through, right? So consider all those things, especially when you hit 6. Yeah. What rune was it?
There's another one here.
Invis. Okay. No, but
I'm
I was
good.
more meaning power runes.
Alright.
Oh no, yeah, I don't have mana yet.
Without the power rune, maybe it's not the best idea.
Maybe check the what's it
He hit
called?
this guy, he hit this guy.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with the doctor. I'm not pulling through.
Cabbage, isn't your career alive? Hasn't
It
it
is,
been
but I was gonna
alive
TP,
for a
I was
while?
gonna TP back.
Bounty.
Okay, it's up to you.
Oh, I need to go for secret shop.
I think you should be safe. You can go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
Ooh,
waiting for some.
arcane ring. That's so good on your team, honestly.
Alright, I'm not gonna TP anymore.
Okay, I may win too. I will pull next one. I think
Oh,
it's
fuck me. Oops.
So Void Spirit, was that last assimilate that helpful?
I think I.
Yeah, I probably should have. I think I should have cut that tree before.
I'm okay.
Oh, can we
Oh,
one
Pri,
complete?
why did you come? I'm gonna die now. I'm dead to Maledict.
Fine.
No, you're fine.
I'm dead.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're not dead? Okay. I already have my time. So.
Oh, he fucked up the combo, lol.
I have no mana.
I feel scrutinized, ParadisE.
I have no mana.
But it's all good.
I'm so close. Keep going. Yes.
Oh, I don't have mana.
Oh, he's not
No.
Go get your this
I
thing,
don't
right?
there? Oh, hit it! Oh my god.
I had 2 mana.
Oh man, just a
Yeah,
second.
that's why you always have to have
Vessel,
back.
go get your energy booster.
Okay.
Let me
Hello,
summon.
Witch Doctor.
Stun him.
Lion's coming.
It's okay, he's dead.
It's okay, Lion's not 6. He's not 6 yet.
He's alone, it's fine.
You take these creeps.
Oh my god.
Just so you can push the tower.
I fucked up.
I want to use my meter.
A line is missing. Kunka is
Lion
missing.
was top. He TP top.
Yeah, let's go on this guy. Come on, does he have phase boots or something?
Push mid.
Yeah, do you think Void Spirit can help you do that right now?
No, I mean just like, because Kunka's not. Oh, I didn't check his HP. My bad. Oh, hello, Spectre.
Most interesting.
I'll
I
be
think
pushing
like
tower.
there's a Spectre here who is farming. Where did he go?
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
What's this doctor though? Oh, here.
Oh, Tiny
seen
disconnected.
me.
Someone is disconnected.
Oh, it's the keys
Witch Doctor.
internet. The keys internet.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So again, now the field's kind of changed. Is there anything that you'd rather be doing? Think
Yeah.
about think about your
Cabbage, every time you
objectives
see
right
Witch
now.
Doctor like close by me, just charge him. Just charge
Alright.
him. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
So I can
Gonna
burst.
deal
Spectre
with
still.
the gang.
Witch
Probably
Doctor's only
want
level
boots
4.
too.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
The thing is that
Uh,
we need to get Witch Doctor, get Spectre. That's the thing.
Yeah. Let's kill
Dazzle,
him, Umbri. Let's go.
Huh? Yeah.
Let's fuck him up.
can you just do poison touch and walk away? Don't take tower hits. I'm just
Okay.
trying to harass him. He doesn't have any region.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's got no mana either.
He has
I'm
phase,
just
which is
trying
annoying.
to grow from here because I'm
Witch Doctor is here somewhere.
from
yeah.
here. Because
Don't
tower
stand
is
next to me though, Umbri.
No, you can just walk and do your poison touch. Don't worry about that. Like the thing is, if you cast a spell, it's not gonna take tower aggro. Only if you
Okay.
right click him
Oh,
will
yeah.
it aggro.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Umbri, because it's only Witch Doctor can cancel your Meteor Hammer. Spectre can't cancel it.
Yeah.
Big
This is
brain,
why-
Umbri.
Witch Doctor first, and then Spectre. Spectre, I can
Let's
kill
go
him.
then.
I can burst him with my insanity.
Oh yeah. How much mana do you have?
Do you have enough mana for this entire? I
No,
don't.
yeah.
I
don't
do,
think so.
I do.
Well, maybe with the
Believe.
Astral.
He'll steal.
Let's
he'll
believe
steal.
in Essence Flux.
Believe in this.
Maybe with the Astral imprisonment, you might have enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm in if you're in.
I'm wondering for that also, but I'm just gonna see if I
I
have.
think you might have enough with Astral.
So wait, people,
No,
where's
for
Lion?
the meteor,
Where is
definitely.
Lion?
Lion TP top. He's probably here somewhere. He's here somewhere.
Okay, sounds
He
good.
might be walking back. But
And
he
Witch
TP'd to
Doctor?
this tower.
Yeah.
Witch Doctor?
Which Doctor's here? Which Doctor's top? Lion might be
Okay.
walking to you guys. That's the only thing.
Okay, then good. As long as no one can TP here, I think we're good. Because Witch Doctor probably kills me.
Oh, I have
mean,
a second.
Tiny
so
has
don't
full
worry.
HP, full mana, and the PP scroll. So it depends how deep you dive, but that is a possibility. He's
Uh-huh.
also level 8, so he's got max nukes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I will just get my water bottle.
Yeah.
Probably, but if they're diving under tier 1, you could just TP in and then walk in and Avatos, right?
Yeah.
So,
Arm acceleration.
yeah, probably that's what he's gonna do, but like they have a lot of time to consider what's happening bottom too. So, yeah. Hmm.
Oh, he's back.
All of us ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go kill Witch Doctor.
Poison
Yeah, if
touch
you're
and
making
back.
a simultaneous
Yeah,
move
yeah,
on
yeah.
top and bot,
Oh.
there's a good chance they won't be able. Oh my god. There's a good chance they won't be able to react to both. But just keep in mind that the Tiny does, in fact, have full HP, full mana, and the TP scroll ready to go.
I'm
If he TPs,
trusting
you run away.
that PSG is going to give a missed call. With
Yeah, PSG, like his contribution to this will be keeping vision on Tiny. Making
Oh, yeah,
sure
you
Tiny
can-
can't TP.
yeah.
Oh, he
okay,
doesn't
no,
have
no,
Remnant.
that's bad.
But he
That's
doesn't
bad.
need to. Like, if he just knows Tiny's TPing, then he can call it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, disconnected again?
He's back
Yeah.
now. He's back now.
G. He said G. Let's go kill Witch Doctor.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh god, Lion is already here.
Where did he go?
Back up.
I feel it's here. I don't want to risk it.
Got the tree.
Back up.
I don't have.
I have a second though.
Cabbage, you're fake news, man.
I told you he's walking towards you. He's probably walking towards you.
Gents,
To
why
what?
don't you look at your mini map? What's happening right now?
Who are you going for? Witch Doctor?
Definitely.
Haha.
And now I'm.
Push this
Oh,
tower.
we are backing up?
We got catapult.
Yeah, back.
We got catapult. Umbri, where are you going? You're
Oh,
not
I want to kill a Spectre.
Okay, I'm coming. Go kill him. Oh, he's got blade. Not yet. Take this tower. Go, Umbri,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, feel it.
Save the catapult. Save the catapult.
It's
Go
fine.
to
it's fine.
tank
We
the
can-
tower.
we can
Tank it.
grab the
Nice.
cat. We can
Someone
grab
take
it.
Dome.
I'm
I
six.
will take.
The
I-
enemy's
Alright,
top
guys.
tower
Why
has
is Witch
fallen.
Doctor here as well? Come on.
They just killed him, so
He just
Take
died. He
TP.
died.
we
Yeah.
can TP anywhere.
Are we going on him?
No, we are not. We are not.
Back to four.
Oh, he fucked up again.
They fucked up.
Oh my god. I'm fucked up.
Dazzle could heal.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Oh my god, my range is.
Help me!
Oh no, dude, my
It's
bad.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Use Fairy Fire.
I need help defending this bottom.
Has fortified its structure.
Wait.
You can poison touch Dazzle, right? I mean, you'll die for it. But... Oh,
Uh-oh.
Umbri fucked up.
Ducky got me. He wrapped around. Sneaky.
Fine,
fucker.
then.
Guys, they're gonna take this mid tower. You need to kill this catapult.
Not there, Blitz got it.
Your middle
Oh wait,
tower
one
is
Good
second.
call, good call.
Not that I care one way or the other.
If you have Sunder, you'll be. Oh, you don't have Sunder.
We can.
He,
We can.
he used this combo on me. He used this combo on me like 5 seconds ago.
Guys, just chill, reassess your situation. Like, I know you want to push mid. Do you feel ready to do it? Do you have the
Yeah.
resources needed?
I
Not
do
me.
actually.
I need one more person to.
I'm giving you vision of the tiny.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that time still doesn't have
My
doesn't have his
path
timing.
leads to
So.
Cancel his ball. Haha.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Run away.
Oh my god, you got chainsaw.
We're dead. We're dead. We're dead, boys. We're dead.
Oh, there
Maybe.
you go. Oh, there you go. Get back. Get back. Get back.
Yeah, something to learn from, you know. Like,
We
there's a
learn.
reason that the triangle is considered the most difficult part of the map to take.
Yeah.
They kind of just pincered you in there. Still, it's not terrible. You're fine. You guys are applying a lot of really pressure, which I like, actually. Very nice.
I'm gonna give you vision of tiny. Umbri, do your thing. Umbri, do your thing.
Do the thing. Is it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
smart
Yeah,
though?
Look, man, how far he is going.
What are you running for?
Cabbage, is this
Look
smart?
at that. I'm not
I
even
cancelled.
looking.
I cancelled.
It's like going 1 mile away.
Oh, he's coming again. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Nice.
Still have your ult, Umbri.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
will come back.
Oh, oh, that was close.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Kill tiny. That's the goal here.
that-
Oh, he
He's
did.
dead.
He did.
Yes.
Nice,
That was
Dazzle.
it. Tiny died. Tiny died.
Okay, look, guys. Again, you need to respect their ability to, like, defend their mid tower, right?
Never.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You're going for it again.
Oh, they reward.
I guess
okay,
you're not
okay.
expecting this, right?
I'm charging
Gonna
him. I'm
try
charging
this
him.
in?
Go. Kill him.
Go
Go,
back,
go,
go
go,
back.
go, go, go. Kill the fuck. Look at the witch doctor. Look at the witch doctor. He's being too fucky.
The enemy's middle tower has been
I know.
denied.
Oh, he did.
What
nice.
the hell?
Being attacked
Chaz
by
does not have
activate all your
boots.
defenses.
Okay, he has Blade Mail though.
Where's the Spectre gone? Let's go kill
Your
Spectre. He's
bottom
top.
tower is under
Go let him
attack.
go.
Oh, bottom. Anyone has TP?
I'll TP. I'll TP.
I think he already went. Let's pressure top. Let's pressure.
TB
They might have vision.
Guys,
Oh, hello,
where is
Spectre.
your carry? Where did he just TP?
He TP'd bottom to push the wave, so we're gonna kill Spectre.
You can.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that I had Meta CD. I thought it was not there. Sorry.
Okay.
I should have probably not backed.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's
but
okay.
It's okay.
We can. We'll report
It's
you later.
okay. They'll only report you if you lose. Don't worry. Do you think you guys can? Where do you think their team is right now, guys?
The next is Vector. I'm just cooking with him.
Hey, just buy some time and
Yeah,
I
don't
will
spend-
get the bot
don't-
tower. I'll get the bot tower.
Oh, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that.
Guys,
Can I have that? That one.
Oh,
Tiny!
he has
Where did he come
name.
from? I didn't see him.
he walked up.
Yeah, he looked just walked out.
He just walked up under ward vision.
Oh, I think he disconnected
Ah,
again. I
that was
think
my
so.
bot. He didn't DC. Don't give him credit. Don't give him any.
Oh no.
Paradise, please can someone stream,
Ah!
please.
Oh, TV!
Am I not
TV!
streaming? Sure.
TV left.
I am streaming already.
Pushed up.
No, you're not.
Oh, I switched voice channels here.
Yeah, I'm streaming now.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so guys, typically again, when you guys play, you guys, when you make a move on the map, it's either one or the other, right? You go left or you go right. When you guys both go left and right, it usually ends up in someone dying on your team. Unless the opponent are all just AFK farming jungle.
Everyone's back. The three of them.
Yeah, bulldoze.
What are you doing? What are you doing? We say
man.
push up.
I'm making space, boys. I'm making space.
I don't think we are safe over here.
Yo, there's three mid. Which doctor?
They're walking. We have this ward, which gives
You can
us.
see them coming. You can see them coming. There were three mid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I will just quickly.
This is a really good ward, by the way. Just reading
Your
everything they
tower
do.
is being attacked.
Okay, see.
You're welcome, boys. You're welcome. They got one of the wards.
But yeah, typically, if your
Oh,
team is
do I-
advancing on one side, you have to back up on your side.
Oh, roam. Anyone want?
Okay.
Go away, Umri. Thief.
White
Fast.
Spirit wants it, I think.
He wants it.
Oh, they just missed this
Can
word.
we go?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh,
that's
they devolved. They
I'm
devolved.
coming, boys. I'm
Yeah,
coming.
they're alone.
use your rune, White Spirit.
Oh my god, the bounces were perfect.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sad.
Kill this conquer.
Stuns. Oh, no, okay. Or you could do that.
Easy. Well played, boys. Let's go push top again. Piss them off.
Yeah.
TB just jungle.
Oh, by the way, TB,
Yeah.
you could consider keeping your lifesteal in your backpack. It's generally quite useful. Right? Just in
Okay.
case you ever get low. Yeah.
Fair point.
They devolved over here too. Okay.
Yeah,
TB,
yeah.
look
Morning,
at
bro.
the lanes right now. What is your job?
My job is to make sure that bot tower is not being taken and mid tower is also not being taken.
Okay,
If the bot tower is being taken, you just leave it.
that's true. Oh,
No, with my illusion.
guys, what do you see on the
Oh,
map right
hello. Lions coming.
The enemy's top
Hi.
tower has
That's
now?
a
Guys, do
very
you feel
early
ready
tier
to
two.
fight right now? If yes, then you can consider.
Go back, go back.
Go kill him.
Is your Terrorblade meeting up
Go
with you?
back.
Consider.
I
it.
can
he's
come
going.
if you guys want me to.
It's
Come.
4.
Come now.
We're 4 versus 5. Oh,
See, they got ward here. They got ward here.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Oh my
I'm
god.
running. Save me.
Dude, sorry.
Kill them all.
I would tip Dazzle there, right there.
Oh man.
Kill this bitch up there.
I need BKB.
Oh,
You will clean up.
badly, dude.
Go back.
Bye bye.
Let's go back.
Oh, he's dead.
Then, yeah.
They had a ward. We had a ward. That was the problem.
No, we
Yo,
shouldn't have this.
They didn't have wards, did they?
They had a ward here. They had a ward. I put the ward up.
They
And
had
then I
a
saw
ward
it, and
there.
then he
Yeah,
jumped
I
me
believe
when I
I
put the ward
decided.
up. He jumped me when I
White
put the
Spirit,
ward
get
up.
a raindrop on you, man. Get a raindrop on White Spirit.
Should have just went back, cabbage.
It's okay. It's okay. We have to throw sometimes.
I think that
Let's kill
that
Conquer.
might have been an okay play. Probably your
I'm gonna
biggest
kill-
mistake was getting multiple man stunned. Like you guys
Yeah.
abandoned the high ground and then you decided to fight into this tiny choke point here. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you all came from a very predictable angle and you threatened nobody but the people in front.
Oh, hello.
Oh, stack over here.
Okay. I'll make my way there.
Right on time. Faster than-
Where's the Spectre? Is he in the... I think he's in the...
Yep,
There he
there
is.
he is.
Oh, check the bottom roll.
I think they're all coming for me.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, tiny.
I'm fine. I have bulldoze.
No.
Oh no, I'm not fine!
What are you doing? Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, I died to maledict.
oh no, Tiny might kill you, man, if he has mana.
Oh, they're all here. The backups here. Nobody don't die. Yes, Conker's dead.
Oh my god.
You guys
They're not
really need
taking
to be checking your team count before you go into fights like this. You keep fighting at like a numerical disadvantage, and like you were supposed to have a lead, but you guys are kind of blowing it. So
Need a
keep on
BKB.
that.
Who was the mid? Tiny mid or Kunka mid?
Tiny.
Tiny.
Uh-huh. So Kunka offlane.
I'm gonna
Loki's
go
playing
defend.
quite well, actually. Oh, he's going.
Lucky.
Guys, could we...
Oh, yeah.
Anybody help me defend home?
Bot, they'll probably be hiding behind it. I don't think it's worth it.
Have been fortified.
What is the hood doing there in
Bottom tower
Tiny,
is
bro?
under siege.
These guys
I'm
don't
going, boys. I'm going
Oh, he
in.
just likes good cabbage. Is this
I
smart?
don't think you should have it. Just back.
Your bottom tower is small.
Cabbage has no chill, man.
Or comment. Or a sense of preservation, apparently.
Oof.
Ah,
Yeah,
here
exactly.
they come. Here they come.
350.
Here they come. I'm fine. Look at the space, boy. Space.
Off
Yeah, roll,
meters
roll,
again.
roll.
Kill Spectre. There's 4
Arcane,
mobs.
Arcane, Arcane.
Just take it, just take it, just take it.
Okay.
Don't need it.
Just a touch.
Oh.
They might be smoking up, guys. Careful.
Yeah.
Where are these buggers? Because they were bottom. I don't know where they are now. Are they waiting for me again? I have bulldoze again, so okay.
I love it. I don't care.
They smoke, there's
Probably gonna hit Dazzle.
Bottom
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah, they're around here somewhere.
So what is the proper response to this?
Go push top. Go rush.
What? What the
No.
fuck?
Yeah.
We don't even have.
Basically, he's using all of the answers that he knows.
Oh, there they are. They're here.
One of them might be
They're
correct.
here.
Yeah.
Cabbage.
Oh my god.
Ah, bulldoze. I need somebody to charge too. Give me a charge target. Oh shit, too late.
Even if you did, dude, they have
Yes.
so many stuns.
White Spirit, 4 people bought push top. Push 1 lane top, you can get away with it.
There's like the tower
I
is
need
already
to
gone.
Conquest TPing.
He might be TPing mid.
Your bottom tower
Yep,
is
yep,
being
Yeah.
yep.
attacked.
Is there?
Uh,
Oh my god, I'm dead though.
not yet.
Hey, brother.
What
Use
the?
it, grave.
Oh man, I glimmer myself.
This is
Oh,
this
they had vision, dude. They have ward over here.
No, not like this.
Not like this.
what's happening, guys?
I mean,
Back. Stop.
Dazzle, you're not
stop
getting
center.
off any spells, dude.
Oh yeah, I glimmer myself too, but they have ward over here. That's the problem.
No, but you also had Grave.
Does Tiny have
Careful,
blink?
Lola.
Yeah, does Tiny have
Tiny
blink?
has blink. Tiny has blink.
Okay, then I'm just getting lost.
Doo-doo.
Think about it this way. Which heroes on their team jump you guys, and what can you do once they get the initiation off? They have X-Mark, they have Tiny Blink. So a 4-staff really helps your team to just help.
Your middle
Just
tower
back.
Run away.
is under attack.
We can
Fucking
defend
metal,
it, guys. We can.
Your
Never
middle
mind, it's
tower
too late.
has fallen. That outfit you're wearing looks
They're going for
Okay.
That's not me talking. It's right here in your file.
Right. Let's go charge bottom.
The fuck? Ah, okay.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Do I need a Skadi or a BKB? I feel like Skadi will help me kill people because I'm not able to chase them down. But BKB might let me walk inside
Okay,
fights.
so the last fight, what happened to you?
I like everyone else in on my team just ended up dying, so I didn't feel confident.
Were you in the fight at all?
I was next to it. I sundered Dazzle hoping that he'd survive, but he still died. And then I was backed out.
Oh,
I would
no.
not recommend you do that, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
there's a very good chance you're gonna get yourself killed doing it.
Okay. But yeah, BKB or Skadi?
I don't know. Like, you think if you have a BKB, you'll be able to change the way you join team fights? Will you be able to fight more in front? Will you be able to deal more damage?
Yes, I will. I will.
You get the
I
Skadi.
will.
Whoa, 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 lion.
Trying to
Lion,
get
dude,
that.
chill.
Where did I
Oh
go?
god, I sundered the wrong way.
Next.
Go kill them all! Drums! I've got drums! Let's go! Kill them all! Come here, you! Oh, what happened to my charge?
I need
Focus same target. Oh my god. Focus the same targets, guys. You won't get anyone.
Who do you want to kill? Who do you want to kill? You tell me.
Tiny.
Tiny.
Die! Die, all of you! Oh, he's glimmered, he's glimmered!
Oh no.
There he is. Kill him.
You went back in.
Top tower is under
Come here.
Nice one. Come on, guys.
No!
Oh no. Mid tower. We have meta on. Take mid tower.
Yeah, go
Your
take
top
it.
tower is being attacked.
Push.
I will heal you. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh god.
These are
800.
tactical pauses. These are tactical pauses.
How many pauses does this make, man?
4.
No more than that.
Oh, they have Spectre ult, so be aware.
You know, I haven't seen Spectre use ult once.
Once
Yeah.
to kill me.
Yeah, good.
Oh, he didn't even ask.
Dire structures have been fortified.
Yeah, you guys can get this. They can't fight you. Void Spirit, careful, sir.
Void care.
DJ, let them
Yeah.
decide.
Can I go for guidance ult?
I'm gonna shut up.
Save me! What are we doing?
Take.
Okay.
How did you die?
Yes! Is that the real one? No.
No.
This is very
Oh god, I walked into that trap. But the haste helped.
Oh
What
man.
can you do?
This focus.
This guy, man, this Kunkal's not dying.
Go back.
Look at the Kunkal!
Dazzle!
He's on left!
Dazzle!
He's on
Look at the Gonka!
Oh, I'm dead, dude. Okay.
Oh my
Are you safe?
God.
You should have just right clicked the Gonka.
Go here
there.
and TP. Go here and TP. TP out. Yeah.
Oh, I claim you.
Oh, you, but
Dazzle, you could have just right clicked the Konko once. He was gonna die. He had like 20 HP.
Your middle
Guys, we
tower
need
is
to
being
stop the
attacked.
gang. I need my BKB.
You have
Alright,
not
let's
made any progress
all
towards
did.
it. Nothing at all.
All
Your
kind
middle
of
tower is under siege. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, I think we are just not respecting their death timer.
That
respect.
and like some of you heroes aren't getting any spells off in the fights. OD's always getting caught first. And then you guys almost always take bad fights with meta, and then the good fights you don't have meta available.
Okay.
So it's a lot of things, but basically the team fight fundamentals are kind of fucked.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Bulldoze.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
So fucking tanky, man. Damn.
Titip.
They might have vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
I
out.
have wall.
Bye.
I
He
have
looks
meta,
so cool when he's
but
charging.
I'm very close to BKB. I'm gonna wait for that. Please board Roche. Don't want them taking it.
Oh, we don't have any board.
I
It's
have
okay.
bot. I'll go bot it.
Umbri, again, be careful with the ceremonial that you don't accidentally
Kill yourself.
cast it too early. Cast the meteor too
Yeah,
early.
I'm gonna try to do it properly.
Careful, Umbri.
Yeah, they come.
Oh no! Save void.
Nice.
Dude.
Void, will you be okay?
Run away, run away, run away. Ah, I'm dead. Is void alive? Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Worth it, worth it.
Light.
And I have my hood. Please go.
Wait, what were the things you?
No clue why.
Oh. Oh, I'm going to secret.
I'd just like to point out that Jazz is out farming this TB at the moment. He's level 19 already.
Uh-oh.
But I have a BKB, so next fight should be decent.
Good, good, good.
Maybe.
I don't think so, but
You'll be fine.
So, what's your item after this, Vidwala?
I think I'm having issues with both like chasing and finishing people, which makes me feel like this is good. Skadi.
Yeah.
I don't think the Satanic is gonna help me too much.
Okay, fair. Oh, by
That's
the way,
true.
I would almost never take the 30 attack speed over 275 health, right? Because you think about it, what does Terrorblade have a lot of?
Fair attack speed, but the thing is, I wanted to farm at that point, and I thought like it should be okay. But yeah, in hindsight, I would have been able to participate in fights better.
It's a lot of health, Brad, and you don't naturally build that many health items. So
Where are on it?
I will
should
push
I
the
go for
dangerous
Guardian?
bomb.
they're all top.
I mean, the Specs farm is pretty good. Yeah, it's almost got a Skadi.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I'd
That
say
makes
she's maybe a
this thing
little ahead
even
of you, or you're roughly the same.
Careful, guys, careful. The lane's not pushed in that triangle. Yeah, not hers.
Yeah.
Oh, so ParadisE, we're not supposed to
Oh,
say
yeah,
anything.
They were smoked. They were smoked.
What?
My Spidey's
Say anything in game, right? Gotta play, let them. You can just add.
I mean, you could chip in every now and then. I'm not so strict about it, but I do want.
Oh, they are coming. They are coming. TP.
I'll shut up now. Important fight.
What the fuck?
That was weird.
Are we fighting? Okay, looks like we are.
Oh, Spectre is behind me. Yeah. How the hell
Please
is
pick target.
Warrior?
Okay.
Where is my team? My team is dead.
You know, I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised you guys didn't react to this at all.
We were too far away.
No, exactly. But like you saw them coming in.
Run, run.
Oh no.
Good job.
Yeah, but like you guys saw them come up here, and then PSG was just standing there, and then the rest of the team just got caught. Around
Yeah,
here.
I mean, it was one thing I said.
No, but like you got
If
caught
they
yourself.
take the
So.
fight or not. That's why I was standing behind them.
Yeah.
No, but you gotta listen to them.
They were in
ParadisE is
rush.
saying that you guys had high ground vision of the entire fight, right? And you know what was gonna happen.
Unsafe.
You saw them all come at you. It's not like they caught you by surprise.
Or you'll have to hide.
But do you feel safe right now?
Yeah.
Where were
Oh,
they
they have
last
vision.
seen? Right here, right? And until you
They're in
cleared
Roche,
this-
they're in Roche, they're in Roche, they're in Roche.
They could be.
Yeah, they're
Just
rushing,
setting
they're
up.
But
rushing.
look,
Oh god.
Oh, they got
Oh.
Roche. Who's this guy? Can we kill his conquer? Oh no, they're coming to him.
Someone take down the timer, guys.
It's 34:30. Right, boys. They've got Roche. Let's play safe. Don't die. Let me put some wards for TB. TB, they're coming to you. TB, get back, man. Look, you can see three of them. You crazy monkey.
Okay, disconnected.
You can push top. You send your illusions to their ways.
Walking to.
They're coming here.
Guys, go back. Don't.
He's there.
He won't die.
Charge.
Aha, I don't know where.
I'm so close to my BKB, guys.
DD
Let's-
tiny
Yeah,
again.
Chinese got DD. Chinese got DD. Chinese got
dodge.
DD.
People walk away.
Oh, he used blink. It's fine.
Spectre has Skadi, Manta, Blade Mail.
Oh my god.
Oh, we have smoke.
I have a smoke.
Still has a DD. Wait for 15 seconds.
We can probably still blow him up.
I am not around. I can TP though if required.
Highly unlikely.
Or maybe we can't.
Yeah.
What the hell with that Spectre,
Oh
dude?
my god.
Welcome to Kunkal's water park.
Oh my god. So much damage. Run, dude, wala. TP. Oh, you BKB run off. Right, we need to reevaluate our options.
Please don't fight. Like we're just saying, ki back. This guy was 100 gold away from BKB.
Yeah.
Don't jump. Don't be so aggressive. We don't have the items, and they had ages.
Apologies, Captain. My fault.
It's okay. But yeah.
He's got. Oh, he doesn't have Uggs. That looked like an Uggs.
Radiant has fortified
There's
its
first
structures. I
No.
hope you weren't close with your middle tower.
So, he built it.
Kunka's got Uggs.
Yeah.
No, I thought Thingy had Uggs.
Oh.
Savage, can you take that Storm of Destruction?
Yeah.
He will kill you. He has blink. Careful.
Bottom tower is under
Yeah,
That's it. You can go psychic headband.
No, guys.
your bottom tower is
They have tiny toss.
Yeah. What?
Okay. Oh no.
Why am I so slow?
Spectre Q. Tiny
bottom
died.
tower is being attacked.
Oh, not like this.
Oh no. This guy's so tanky. Oh, he's got Orchid on thingy.
I'm waiting for my meta. It's like 30 seconds out.
Okay. We'll probably have to give this tower then.
Back, good.
No, I'm just biding time. I'm biding time.
He doesn't die.
I'm not gonna die. I'm just pissing about.
Yeah. Hope.
They got
Oh,
sentry
Spectre
here.
is coming out. Oh, he's done.
See,
What was the roast timer, guys? Roast is about. Aegis is about supposed to expire.
It's 36, 35.
I don't.
Let's not defend that tower. I'm gonna let me complete my scar. I don't think it's worth taking a bad fight.
Yeah.
I have a pretty good spike after that. I have Scotty.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Please.
I think I should really take that, but if you really want it. Because I could just bait even more.
I don't know how long those illusions will stay, so
Ooh,
It's
flicker.
true.
Oh, so nice.
They give it to widespread, man. This man's dying left and right.
Your
They're pushing
bottom
bottom.
tower is under attack.
I'm pushing
Do we have
tower.
Your
items?
bottom tower has been destroyed.
our flicker was dropped on the ground.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny has heavens.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I
Oh,
didn't see you,
oh,
man.
D. Oh, D.
where were you?
He was
Why were you
pushing
there?
T3s.
Why were you there?
I mean, they were all bot, though. I'm thinking, let me push the bet.
Have you
But they
ever
had
heard of
respecters,
TPs?
No, I had BKB, so I can TB out, but then Lion Hex me.
Take out push.
Like,
So what did you learn?
Oh no.
Preemptively
Oh,
be
you
Will
careful.
it be okay? Cool.
yeah.
Oh, it's the lesson is you can't push tier 3s like that on a hero like OD. It's with the heroes like Lion there. Right? There.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, well.
We go away for OD. We have defend high ground and then we kill them all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Tiny
want to
has a
force
leveler,
see
man.
how many of these people actually react.
Your top tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, keep pushing bottom with the illusions.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh,
just
look at all
waiting.
these creeps. Go farm, Void. Go farm.
Your top tower is under
Who's that? Tiny.
I think we are trading towers and not
Your top
defending.
tower has
Yeah.
Dire
Oh
has
no.
been
He's got orchid, bro.
Go, Void, run.
Who's the one with the orchid?
Kunka's too tanky, man. Kunka's too
Kunka,
tanky.
Kunka.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they have BKB. Wait.
Oh, they have Yules! They have Yules! They've worked out my strat. Oh no!
Your top tower
I'm stunned. What? Run away! Oh, I'm dead.
Oh my god,
I'm buying back. I'm coming in. Save the TV.
Six. No, go
Oh
back.
no.
So close to buyback.
Your
This
top tower is being
stupid.
attacked.
Oh, he's so tanky.
Your top tower has been destroyed.
Did anybody? Oh, which doctor died?
Top tower is being attacked.
No, leave me alone.
Lady
Stop bullying me.
Dead.
now
Run away.
Why am I frozen?
Oh no. No. Silence.
Yeah.
Oh. Let me hold him into here.
your top barracks.
Oh, I'm so slow.
Lucky
I'm so
boys,
slow.
you could shred your
You're
towers.
allowed to start trying now.
Who's left?
Your top
Tiny hits towers like a truck.
Why does Eel Leveler just do that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Die, Lion!
Oh, I.
Your top barracks.
Oh my,
Run away.
I
Fine.
It's easy.
Oh, we tried, boys. We tried.
Nice try.
I think I was overly aggressive in the mid game.
Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower
We can try again with the same team. Let's go again.
Your middle tower has been destroyed. Remember that pristine, unattacked ancient land.
Oh! Run, Void, run! Run, Void! Oh, he's dead. I feel like we should have got BKB instead of the hood.
I'm sure.
Oh no, they smoked.
Your ancient Dire did not lose as badly as Radiant.
Look at which stuff there is massive.
Let's dissect the game piece by piece. Okay, let's get started. First off, I want to start out by saying that I think you guys had a quite a good early game. Let's check the graph, but I'm pretty sure you guys are ahead.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But you guys took the towers quickly,
You had
and they
really
were
good
not
map
responding to
combat.
it properly. So you had a massive advantage already. Now, what went wrong? Basically, every team fight this game was absolute dog shit, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was I have not seen team fights this bad in a very long time. Now, why did that happen? First off, like you guys are not responding properly. Like you guys had really good vision, but you guys did not respond to it at all. You see the Tiny walking up. Most of you didn't even realize where Tiny came from. Like that when you guys were in the enemy jungle and you had a ward there, right? And then they just Tiny just walked up to you guys, and then I think Cabbage didn't even realize that Tiny was there. So I'm not sure. Basically, it looked like you guys had no vision, right? You guys had really good vision, but you basically played like you had no vision, and the way you reacted was like you completely caught by surprise. The other big one was when I saw PSG, like he saw Tiny there, and he was just standing on the high ground, not doing anything, not really communicating what the plan was there. And honestly, I don't think you could have killed Tiny either way, but like he was just standing there, and then Umbri gets deleted, and then Parzival gets deleted, and then Cabbage gets deleted. So like basically you guys had no team fight at all. I guess it depends on the team mix and coordination, but there's nothing. I don't think I think the big one is I don't think I heard you guys ever decide like who's going on who in the fights. You had no plan. Like you kind of just there's a fight, let's go. I'll charge this guy, and then Terrorblade will hit Witch Doctor, and then Cabbage will charge Konka, and then maybe Void Spirit might land his ult on the Tiny, and then kind of work like that. Or when Parzival was getting gone on, then he sees the Konka like 1 HP, doesn't hit him, he dies for nothing, right? So for Dudwala, let's talk about it. Okay, so yeah, you did not play to your cooldowns well enough. I think Spectre's a much weaker hero than you early game, if you have your meta, right? So you should be keeping better track of that. And if you're going for something like a Dragonlance first, it basically tells me is that you're looking to push more than farm. Right? You push basically every time you have your meta up. When your whole team is ready, you push with the meta. Push with the meta. So basically the with a Terrorblade, like that's the most significant cooldown in your team, right? This is the meta. So basically, you're playing at that tempo. When your meta is up, you fight. When your meta is down, you don't fight. The only time this does not happen is if the opponents have crushed you in the lanes and they're significantly stronger. But the thing is, they didn't crush you in the lanes. Thing is, they have a Spectre, right? So basically, that should have been informing yours and your team's decisions on when to fight. And basically, my complaint was, like, you guys, whenever you had meta, you would take fights that you were not ready for. And so it was a shitty meta. You guys barely got any targets off. Usually, they were initiating on you guys. You were not initiating on them. You were not ready for it. Lots of the time, you weren't there, right? The team wasn't checking if you were there. And so it's just a whole clusterfuck of, like, problems in regards to, like, actually getting good metas off. With a good meta is a good fight. With a good meta is a taken tower, at least severely damaged tower. But it just didn't happen because like the meta was just being popped randomly, and I can't entirely blame you for popping it because you feel like you have to fight, you need to protect your team. But you guys are just letting yourselves get caught. Like you see them coming from a mile away, and then you wait until they're right on top of you before you guys do anything, before you guys even plan what the next move is, right? Like,
Gotcha.
Like they're just able to just walk right next to you guys before you realize, oh shit, yeah, if he's next to me, that means his team is probably next to me, and that probably means there's a team fight, right? But like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, like this entire game, like nobody ever said, I'm going for the lion, I'm going for the witch doctor, right? It was kind of just whatever, just cast spells, hit whatever. Terrorblade, I don't think you have much choice in that. Like you kind of just stand there and hit whatever. And since you deal enough damage, it typically works out, right? For PSG, that's a different story. For Cabbage, that's a different story, right? So we'll talk about that later. I think your itemization was fine, but again, because you keep getting dragged into bad fights, what you get nothing out of, while the Spectre, like we were joking that the Spectre hadn't cast her ult once, right? In the first 15, 20 minutes of the game. It didn't matter because she was just farming, right? And every fight you took, even if it was a 5v4, you guys weren't ready for it, so you barely got anything good out of it. If it was a 5v4, you have your meta up, Spectre doesn't even throw her ult out, then you should probably be stomping them. So you committed to the fighting route, which I think is fine. Terrorblade can outfarm Spectre and be pushing towers at the same time. But the thing is, you got nothing out of it. And that's a lot because of the team fight setup, preparation, and like the planning. Now, you guys wanted to take towers, which is fine, but then you keep forgetting that there are heroes waiting behind those towers. Right? You got so focused on the objectives, you don't realize that you're playing against other people sometimes. And so you get caught off guard every single time. Like, if I'm pushing the mid tower at 10 minutes, it's not, it shouldn't be surprising to you guys that 5 heroes are waiting behind it. If you're charging the Witch Doctor in between the tier 1 and tier 2, it shouldn't be surprising that the Kunkka and the Lion are nearby. Right? But like, there was just like no respect of the opponent's ability to respond to what you were doing. You kind of like pretending they were creeps. Just do what you want, and then they're just gonna sit there and take it the entire time. Sometimes it might work. If you're stomping really hard, then it might not matter, and that's what I'm saying. That okay, in good games where you guys are stomping, there's not much to learn because you get away with everything, and it all works out in the end. Right? Like, you had a decent start. It wasn't like so commanding that you guys could stomp everything, but you guys acted like it was. And then as the game got worse, you took bad fight after bad fight after bad fight. You guys were still acting like you were ahead. You guys were still not planning your team fights at all. Right? You knew what objectives to take, but you never considered how would you get through the 5 people that are supposed to be guarding it. Now, let's get to PSG. I don't know, man. Like, is this your first Void Spirit game? Because honestly, like, I think your spell casting was not landing anything. Like, you would hit people with your spells, but it would be one spell or another spell. It was rarely ever like you were actually blowing anyone up. The way Void Spirit works is you need to be able to get like maybe 1 or maybe max 2 heroes, take them out of the fight quickly, right? But then your spells, you'll dash on someone, then you'll dash on someone else, and then you'll throw your Aether Remnant into the middle of the team fight, and then dissimulate randomly. Like, you basically dealt garbage damage. Like, Void Spirit is not a high damage hero. Like, he's an assassin type hero that deals like very bursty damage on 1 or 2 heroes at most. You blow them up, and then suddenly your team is ahead. But then if all you do is you just cast a spell on this guy, then you cast a spell on that guy, you're dealing basically no damage.
What happened was I was trying to focus both Lion and Witch Doctor at the same time instead of focusing just one.
Yeah, exactly. You just kind of missed all your spells on that. Also, you do need to let your team know that was your plan. Because from just watching it, it wasn't very obvious either. Another thing, like, okay, so laning stage, it didn't go so well. That's fine, right? But again, like, since you're not actually focusing anybody, like another thing is like you did not you got Ags, okay? And the thing about Ags is it means if you jump them, chances are, especially if they're squishy, they're gonna die before they do anything else. But the thing is, so often I would see you walk up to them, like acting like they didn't have 5 bajillion stuns on their team, right? Like every time I see you walk up to the Lion, get hexed. Walk up next to the Witch, get hexed, then coconutted, then hit by the Kunkka water park, right? And then the tiny side. You just get constantly chain lockdown because you weren't jumping them. They were jumping you because you would just walk up next to them and then they would just stun you. Right? The way you'd have to do it in a situation like this against squishy heroes, especially with an axe, is you find an angle on them, right? You get a good jump, silence one, right? With your silence, the thing is you can silence both of their heroes. and as it's about to wear off, you silence them again. That way, it buys you around 4 seconds that the other support can't help him, right? So
Yeah, got it.
yeah, but basically you were getting jumped on every single time, and Void Spirit is not a hero that likes getting jumped on, right? He's just gonna get fucked over and over again, and that's why, like, basically by the end you were a non-factor in every engagement. You didn't get any kills, so you didn't focus the right targets. So you're basically casting your spell. Like, you're already weaker because of your lack of farm. But then the targets kinda, just the targets themselves that you're going for were already the tanky ones. Like, I saw multiple times you were trying to burst down the tiny, and it just wasn't happening. So yeah, like, you really do need to refocus on what your goal is as a Void Spirit, and understand that your spells allow you to control a lot of the enemy supports really easily, right? But you do need to burst someone. 2 max, but again, you went for everybody and got nothing. So that's like the difference. There's no actual target. Like, maybe in your head, granted that you probably wanted to go for Haven or Starling, but then, like, in the play, it just wasn't obvious at all that you were going for either of them. Anyway, let's get to Cabbage. So Cabbage, I think your start was okay, but I really think, like, this game in particular, you just completely went off the rails.
ParadisE, could you do somebody else? Jed's on the phone.
Okay, sure. Let's get to Umbri then. I mean, Umbri laning stage wise, you guys were fine. I really think, like, you just had a bunch of random deaths. That's
Yeah.
like, you just weren't thinking about it, and then yeah, the team taking a fight. After without your BKB was a big deal. You participating in that fight. Remember, you said it once. Just remind them again, guys. I'm not fighting until I get my BKB. 100 gold. 100 gold.
I did say, like, wait for my BKB a few times, and they just
Yeah,
went.
but you need to say it even more, basically. Like,
Yeah.
you know how I do it, right? Like, when we play together, I'm like, guys, wait, and then eventually you guys get the idea, and you finally start waiting. If it's an important timing, you don't feel comfortable fighting without it this game, absolutely. BKB,
I
you
mean, none
needed
of
it.
us should be comfortable fighting with that BKB, to be honest.
Yeah, but you guys did anyway. You guys acted like it didn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Like, you guys
Yeah.
say, like, you guys were behind for a big chunk of the game, and you still played like you were thousands of gold ahead. So in this case, it was you going up high ground, trying to split push, and then, like, thinking, oh, I have a BKB, but then you then think, well, what happens if they hex me?
Yeah, I didn't see that line had already had blink.
It didn't even
that
matter
early.
if he had blink. If he was on the high ground, he could have hexed you anyway.
Yeah.
If he was rapping from the trees, he could have hexed you anyway.
No, but I waited for the what's it called creep to go before I went. So
Yeah, okay, but then
yeah.
if he raps from the trees, right?
Yeah.
If the tiny jumps on you first,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get BKB off, and you gotta consider that. Like, split pushing is a dangerous game. It has to be dangerous sometimes, right? And that's fine, but you really need to control and think, what is gonna kill you this game? You the way when I do it, I really consider who's gonna try to kill me. Probably not gonna be Spectre, right? Probably
Yeah.
Lion, probably Konka, probably Tiny. What can those heroes do to me? Can I do anything to stop it? Can I survive at the end of it all? Because you're a pause 3, you can't just get force 4 TPs to your lane and say that's it. Especially if the game gets late. Then you suddenly, like, yes, it takes them 30 seconds to get back to where they were, but you're dead for 70 seconds. So basically, you just took yourself out of the game for 40 seconds, gave away a lot of gold, right? Now your team is fucked. Same thing again when you were defending the tier 2, the tier 3, and then the racks in the mid lane. Like, you were just casting your spells, but again, like, you didn't consider at all that they could jump you. That they might be able to hex you before you get your BKB off. And this stuff's a big deal. So, like, yeah, there was just no respect that they could actually, no respect towards the enemy team, and thinking that they could actually just catch you, right? So a lot of the time, a lot of games, okay? A lot of games are lost in moments like that. You're down, you guys died, you lost the fight just outside your base. They're taking one set of racks, and then one guy decides to be a hero, trying to save that one racks. And then when the fact of the matter is he can't. That fight was already lost. That tower is already dead. Right? Basically, there's nothing you can do short of dying for it. And then he dies for it, and then suddenly your team, which is already losing, the opponents are already taking you tier 3s, suddenly they're fighting 5v4. Right? And then suddenly somebody else will die. And then somebody else, and then all the dominoes come crashing down. There has to be that discipline. Sometimes you might be alive, you might have some spells that will work, but it's not worth it for you to gamble your own life to buy a few seconds of time. Because if you die afterwards, you buy 5 seconds of time, they bought 70 seconds by killing you. Right? And by the end, like it doesn't matter that you bought that little bit of time, because you not being dead, your teammates are just about to respawn, means that you basically can't fight again. You need to seriously consider what it is they can do to you, how much danger you're actually in. Because I feel like you do not respect the lion, and the lion was like hexing you like crazy. Yeah, then let's get to Parzival. I mean, honestly, like biggest weakness, dude, you're not in position properly. You're not positioned properly, and basically, I never saw any useful, meaningful saves from you. The problem with like poor positioning, right, is that usually it means you get gone on. It means you have to grave yourself, or you're running away from the fight. Basically, that was the big issue. Now, on top of that, like the heals were okay, but I think you really lacked any confidence in your Dazzle play. I pointed out in the early game that you have to stop asking Dudwala to play as your hero for you, right? You just need to know, like, you can discuss some things, like, okay, what is some, like, guides I can use to look for when we want to go, right? In that case, I would have said, maybe, like, when Lion gets a little close, Dudwala has his meta, then you guys can go for it. That's it. But, like, if you're just relying on Dudwala to tell you, oh, go stun them now, then go heal me now, right? He's basically microing your hero for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to have more confidence in your ability to help your team. On top of that, since you're positioning really poorly, generally in fights, you're one of the first people to die.
Yeah, because the Spectre is just jumping on me, so I died
I mean,
lot
it's
of
not just the
times.
Spectre. It wasn't like you were getting caught by like the Konka boat. You're getting caught by the Witch Doctor ult. That means that you're just not in position properly. You're not far back. You're not far back enough that you're gonna be safe. So most of the fights, what you'd end up doing is, because you're out of position early, most of the fight you spend running away. Most of your spells you save, you spend on yourself, right? And most of the time they weren't even
Yeah.
going, they weren't even going for you. Like you're basically just collateral damage. You're trying to kill OD, they're trying to kill Void Spirit, and then you just happen to be somebody they kill along the way. You want them to specifically have to go for you, right?
Okay.
If you just die to random crap that wasn't even aimed at you, and they're like, oh, we killed the Dazzle, nice. Then that means you weren't positioned properly.
Okay.
Now, yeah, so again, like you get caught out of position, you use all your spells on yourself, and then basically nothing for your team, right? I would say
Yeah.
past the laning stage, like the impact was very minimal already, because every team fight you just weren't really doing much because you were all too busy trying not to die yourself, right? So yeah, you just really need to consider that, and then also, I don't know, like maybe play Dazzle a bit more, because a couple times you miscast your spells, kind of devastating. So yeah, I mean, obviously you need to practice your Dazzle, but I think the biggest reason is really your positioning this game is just not there, and your lack of confidence in your own ability to play a hero. Right? Just
Okay.
gotta believe in yourself a bit more, man.
Yeah, I will do
Okay,
next time.
Cabbage, you here?
I'm back. I take full responsibility for this loss. I think I egged my team on too much
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you've gone crazy off the rails this game. You really did, man.
Like, oh, come on.
Like you're baiting the void spirit into the triangle, then you just kept charging, and then everything, and then your team was just trying to keep up with you, and a lot of it was their fault. But a lot of it was your fault, but a lot of it was their fault too, right? Like it's something you have to learn. It's like if you think this guy's a fucking idiot, I don't care, right? I'm not gonna show up. I'm not gonna be there. I'm like, okay, Cabbage, you could go die. You could go die. Like you deserve that. Like you fucked up. That's not my problem. So many times I've left Cabbage to die, guys. So many times like, oh, Cabbage died. Oh, it's not my problem. That wasn't my fault. He fucked up. So yeah, I mean, you just gotta control it a bit. I get you have so much fun on this hero, and honestly, I do think you're a very good Spirit Breaker player. I just think like this game, like
No,
you are.
I was, it was too much this game.
It's too much.
I did it. I ruined it for my team, I think.
And you're kind of like, I think what happens is when you play Spirit Breaker, like you remember your previous game and the game before that, when you were basically unkillable, when you could just do whatever the fuck you want. And then it kind of melds together. I remember reading about it. It was such an interesting phenomenon. And I think it's actually quite true. Like if you stomp, like we play one hero, say like I was playing Terrorblade, and then I absolutely stomp the opponents, I 1v5 them, and then the next game I play Terrorblade, I act that way, even though like all of that shit got reset.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So like it probably is similar here. It's like you're so used to just being able to do whatever the fuck you want. When the opponents, I was gonna say, the dangerous part about picking Spirit Breaker is that Ryu plays
Reuse
Spirit
their
Breaker.
coach is so annoying, and they bought Yules out of fuck's sake.
Right? Like if they'd picked AM, I would have been telling you guys, okay, fuck him up. Like he's gonna be in this camp this time, right? Like you can push, you can dive the tier 2s because this AM shouldn't be showing up to the fight. Even if he did, he can't do anything. Yeah, Ryu is one of his favorite heroes. So, like you have to account for the fact that you're going to be a lot more predictable than you're used to being, right? I mean, I think
Because I'm early on, it was working, and then I realized, like, then sort of halfway through, they started like stunning me on my charge. They started using me as RDUs, telling them what to do.
Yeah, it was very obvious Ryu was telling them what to do. So yeah, but it was, yeah. I mean, like you have to come in from really weird angles. You have to find your moment, right? And you can't assume that these guys are just gonna let you walk into them, right?
A lot of some of my charges, like in the team format, I was trying to like go through as many as I could to get to the Witch Doctor, just to like just disrupt them enough. That was some of the team fights. All the time, a lot of the charges that were like that charge on Witch Doctor made, like I was gonna cancel it. That was just to get there. I'm not gonna dive into
I know. But like if you need to charge people through to get someone, typically I think you'd wanna like position yourself close to melee range, then charge the Witch Doctor. That way they don't have much time to react, right? And by the time you'd have had the opportunity to get to the Witch Doctor. So basically bulldoze in, phase boots in, walk up next to the targets, and then charge through them, and then go for the actual targets. Because if you're charging from a distance, it's relatively easy to just cancel it. Like every single hero in their team except Spectre has a way to stop you.
Yeah.
So it is a bit tricky to play it, but yeah, generally you'd go from the sides, right? You don't want to go through that many people because if you do, there's much higher chances that one of those people will stun you.
Yeah.
It has to be very smart how you do it. But yeah, I think that just about sums it up. Again, guys, I think the early game, you guys did really well. After that, probably a bit of like overconfidence, and also just a genuine lack of like any coordination for the team fights. Kind of bit you guys in the ass. But hopefully, you guys do learn from this. I think definitely this could have maybe been a game we won. But it's not that big a deal. Again, like we're here mostly to learn.
Next one.
Still
one small question.
Take this painful loss as a very permanent lesson. Hopefully. Sorry, what were you saying, dude? Wala?
I was saying, do you think that our draft was a little weak because of the absolute lack of like good reliable stuns, like point and click stuns,
Honestly,
or disable?
not really, because the nice thing about OD, right? Because he
Mm-hmm.
basically can kill somebody by himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the nice thing about that is it basically forces everyone to focus him. Like you notice in
Okay.
fights, like OD is almost always the first to go down.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was on purpose. I'm pretty sure that was on purpose. They were probably targeting him more than the others. And so
Mm.
the thing is, you don't necessarily need a lot of hard, reliable stuns against a lineup that doesn't necessarily have that many mobile heroes. Like, what's your most mobile hero here? Spectre, right?
Mm.
Yeah, you could have gotten away with slows for all. It wasn't really the stun. Like, there's an obsession with stuns. And definitely stuns are a big help, but I wouldn't say that that's the reason you lost the game. It's more like every
Got it.
single fight you guys took, you guys weren't
We
ready
took
for it.
smart fight.
You saw them coming. Like, you had really good wards, and then did nothing with that advanced notice, right? So I wouldn't say it's the lack of stuns, and you had decent control considering the lineup that they had, like a slow from Dazzle,
Mm.
OD's combo, Spirit Breaker's charge, voids, everything. It was plenty. It just needed to be focused better in the team fights. I think
Do
they
it
just
better.
completely beat you guys out, team fighting wise. Right?
Is the tactical pauses?
Pauses.
Yeah, it's the technical pauses, man. It's the what's the team again? Fucking
Tundra.
Tundra.
It's a Tundra special, man. Tundra
Discharging, bro.
special. Tundra
And
special.
I'm never playing Spirit Breaker when Ryu is the coach of the team. Fuck that.
How much
At
are
le-
you
at least-
telling them to fuck with you?
No, I just told him to ignore the Spirit Breaker. He does nothing. the like Cabbage, the thing about Spirit Breaker is if you don't get off to a good start, it's really
Yeah.
hard to play.
Yeah, I felt
Yeah.
that.
Did
Like
have a
you-
good start, yeah.
That's why I didn't play that hero anymore.
And
I
also,
played
and also,
Hungry.
I don't like the items you go for. I don't believe in the over corrosion. I feel like it's a waste of net worth.
Okay.
It's not it's really not worth it. Right? Phasewood's fine. I don't like drums. Feels like a really garbage item right now.
Yeah.
I rather you go for like
Sparks.
Hood. Hood is fine. You can build the pipe honestly because you don't have a pipe builder, right? So Hood
Yeah.
pipe.
I did mention that.
Yeah, and then the shard's really good for breaking Spectre. Good for good for the Spectre. But most of the time, like I think your charge targets were not proper. I think, or you just get cancelled in mid charge, right? Which is
Yeah.
it's a hard game. I'll say it's a hard game for Spirit Breaker. You probably need a BKB, right? So I'm thinking like pipe and a straight BKB. If without
Okay.
BKB, you can't do your job.
Yeah.
Wait, Cabbage was 3, right?
No, he was 4. 3 was
Okay,
the OD, right?
I was wondering because like when he only had an over corrosion boost, which like this is pretty much it. What are you doing?
Yeah,
So
I really just don't like the drums. It just feels so garbage. Like 1007, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some attack speed, some movement speed. I rather you just invest that into like a Solar Crest or even a Lotus is actually pretty good this game. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lotus against the Lion Kunka, pretty good. You just lack. I think you feel like you lack the utility, right? Like you have the OD, sure, but then the OD was just getting jumped on, and then the OD can't use his astral imprisonment to save people, right?
Mm. Good point. Well, no more butter when Rio's coaching the other team. This is
I don't really know. I mean, that's a consideration. I wouldn't rule it out.
definitely a consideration. But yeah, I know I understand. I played poorly that game.
Yeah.
I take that on board.
All right.